Hey everybody, how are we doing? It's Saturday. I think I fixed my webcam. Well, maybe. It looks dark now. Well, that's something I can fix quite easily. Let me just I don't know. There we go. That's maybe better. It'll be cool toned more than I'm comfortable with because I'm wearing a yellow shirt and the webcam hates yellow and orange. That's fine. Hi, Moch. Mochi is here. Couple quick announcements. Yes, so for whatever reason, when my webcam software updated and I told it to restore the saved profile, instead of doing that, it set itself to the default settings, creature, which had saturation like 15% lower than it should be. Yeah, hair not gonna be long for much longer. I have a haircut at 3:30. And I'm probably gonna go like green howl slime mode about the whole thing. Sorry, my webcam just exploded and I had to fix it. So I think I fixed the problem. No, 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 no. Right in my background. Right in front of me. I put it there and stuffed those cubbies full because he didn't appear to be able to get onto the ledges to eat the plants because there was too much fucking shit back there. Cat's name is Mochi Doomsday. He's a terrible fucking gremlin. All he does is eat trash. He has IBD and a bad pancreas and he's losing all of his teeth and all he does is eat trash and bread. He's the worst. He's the worst. Come over here. You don't gaze longingly at the plant. Yeah, that's right. Be a hunter. You're so strong. Don't you want to pounce? You're so tough. Do you want to go under? Do you want to be warm? You're so strong. Even strong cats deserve a nice soft place to nap for several hours without eating plants. You're so tough. Your power, Mochi. I know, buddy. That's right. Get in there. So, hopefully, Mochi will be cooperative today. I would love if we didn't. There are no laws of gods or men that Mochi respects, but I would be so literally non-crab. It's like evolved to hunt. Nature's perfect killer slinks peacefully into the soft comfort of the blanket, the blanket fort. He's terrible. He's just my favorite little thing on the face of the earth. He has my whole heart, this nasty little. So Mochi eats prescription wet food because of all of his tummy problems. But because he's losing his teeth, or maybe just because he wants to be fucking difficult, it's a little unclear. He has stopped biting his food unless it is cut up into small pieces for him. And over the course of the last couple of months, I've been cutting up his food. And now he's decided that's not enough either. So I'll cut his food up real fine, and he'll pick up a piece, lift it out of his bowl, drop it onto the floor, and eat it off the floor, which is creating like a residue of cat food every fucking time he eats that I have to then clean up. And sometimes what I catch him doing is instead of like the crane method, right? Pick up, move, drop, eat. What he does is he'll paw it. He'll scoop some onto his paw and then lick it off his paw. So his paws are turning the color of his food because they're dirty. And it's just like, bud, what do you do? Why? But because I have a hair appointment at 3:30, there will be a hard stop of 3. Like it has to be for whatever we are doing ends at 3 p.m. So if we had a natural stopping point at 2:55, we'll call things a little bit early. Movie night tonight with subscribed Twitch viewers on Discord. We will be watching Satoshi Kon's Millennium Actress. I am a big fan of the other Satoshi Kon films that I have seen. I have not seen this one, so I'm quite excited to experience it with all of you. I think that's all the announcements I have for today. I think there is a high likelihood I will attempt to do Path of Pain off stream to say that I've done it. But then I can like leave the game running and come back to it. It's not like, congratulations, you're now locked into an 11-hour stream kind of thing. I just won't shut the computer off. It'll be easy. So we'll see. We'll think about it. I like to experience everything a game has to offer. I can't believe he's still under there. Ridiculous animal. But we'll see. Plan for today is we have, count 'em, 4, not 3, flames to collect. So we need to put on our little friend charm. And I have not yet decided how I want to handle that. So we can only take 3, but there are 4. So I'm not sure if I want to like find all 4. Maybe one is like different or cooler than the other. Maybe one is special. I don't know. So I kind of want to see. Not sure if we'll just like find, acquire, or if we'll like scout all 4 and then choose based on what we have seen. But let's go ahead and get into the game. Yeah, I don't really see any reason to delay, especially since I know we will be operating on a very, very firm time crunch. If I go full slime mode tomorrow, because I always have a meltdown after I do something with my hair, right? That's like, it's just going to happen. We might cancel stream, or I might like stream in a wig. I don't know. Like, we'll get kind of fucky with it, and we'll just see what's going on. Where's my controller? In front of me. Perfection. Break out the key. We could actually. That could work. It's been storming for the last couple of days, so it's been actually pretty cool here. Like, I'm chilly right now, but I spilled sweet potato on my sweater, so I had to... It's soaking in stain remover solution, so I can't wear my sweater. So I'm just like cold. I have tea, but like it's not enough. I need more tea. The kettle is on. So maybe when we take our break, I'll get some tea. Yeah. Non-crab, it's gonna be interesting because my goal is to go in like, hey, it's really layered, and the longer it gets, which I like, the scragglier it becomes, which I don't like. Can we take off like the bottommost layer, like maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches, just to like give it the illusion of thickness? It'll be shorter than I want it to be, but will grow out more harmoniously, which I think I would enjoy. And as long as the stylist is like, yes, and then does that, it will probably be fine. If the stylist is like, hey, actually, without telling you, I'm gonna cut it all one length and I'm gonna match it to the shortest layer in the back, I will not enjoy that. It will be bad and I will not be happy, and there will be wailing and rending of garments, gnashing of teeth, and grimacing of face. It will be an unpleasant experience for me, and then indirectly for all of you. So, like, just literally, yeah. Kate, it's like, have I ever, I have had good haircuts, but they were all very short haircuts, which is probably like an indicator to me that I just need to get rid of all of it. But I'd like to stick this out for another couple of months, see how my brain settles. We'll see. I don't know. So, yesterday. Okay, I cannot do this with the stag just like, in the background. I'm very certain that the being here, I've been using the word creature, and I don't entirely think that's appropriate. The being here in the Queen's Garden, I think, is in fact the Queen. What was she called? White Woman? I think White Woman is Queen. And that was hinted at probably a lot earlier than I actually picked up on it. I didn't connect those dots until after we'd gotten the second part of the King Soul and got that little dialogue. I wrote it down. Oh geez. Soul of worm, soul of root, heart of void. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. If we got one half from that being, and we get the second half from this individual who's highly implied to be the king, who's also a worm. putting a pin in that one. That's probably the, and I think that is white woman say white girl save me, white lady save me. So that is a thing, which I think is really interesting, and it is very clear to me, at least, the King Soul unlocks something. I know that my webcam and chat block this portion of the screen, but the description for King Soul is holy charm symbolizing a union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Opens the way to a birthplace. We clearly use this as some kind of key to access either an area we've not yet discovered, or maybe something we have found but couldn't get into. I think it's probably something we haven't found yet, and I say that because there is really not a whole lot of things left to explore here. Like, I am aware of all of the markers remaining to us, and I don't think any of them fall into the category of like, oh, a door that opens or something. You know, like, oh, like you flash your key and the bouncer's like, yeah, go on in. So I would like to pop by the mask maker, who is just down here. We are quite close, actually. We might just want to fucking do it. I don't think we're going to get closer than this. Because I want to see if he reacts to the charm. I've been waiting for him to react, and he's either going to react after we fill up all of our mask health things, and we need one more to finish this mask. Whether or not there's one after that, I don't know. He either responds after we've filled up all of those masks, or he... Hang on. Why do I have this? I still don't know what these eggs are. I don't think we'll ever figure out what the eggs are. And I'm like kind of fine with that. But why do we have a key? Because I haven't found anything else we can open. We used a key on the place where the slug guy goes like, yeah, and like comes out in Dirt Mouth. We used a key to get into the royal waterways. And it's a simple key specifically. All of the other keys have been named. Like we had like, oh, the love room key. It's like padded and smells nice or whatever. But this is a simple key. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that one, I suspect. Yeah. My gut tells me it's for something we haven't found, but I'm really hard pressed to imagine not finding something. So it's either something we haven't found or it's something we did find and I didn't mark down. Both of which seem equally implausible because I'm really good at taking notes and I'm really thorough about exploring. Okay. Here's what we are gonna do. I'm gonna pop us down to the mask maker just to see if he reacts to whatever we've got. Like, he's gonna do something. I just don't know what he does. So we'll check in on him periodically, and then we will take the stag station to... I was gonna say, I guess I need to put my little guy on. Let's put our little guy on. Hang on. Nice. Now I have 3. I can put 3 of something on. I don't know. Mark of Pride. Why not? Here's our friend. Getting big, getting strong. And then, as far as flames go, so we will need to be in the distant village anyway. This is something I need to revisit. That'll be quite easy to get to from Palace Grounds. So these are like kind of connected. Okay. I think we should scout the flames first, rather than like find, collect. Because again, there's 4 of them, but we know from the charm menu here, we can only collect 3. And I want to see what that's about. I love when the little friend rests. I think it's so cute. But yeah, okay. Let's pivot to Mask Maker, and I think we can get to where he is if we just go like all the way down. Down, left, down. I think it's gonna be easy. Oh! I saw the spikes and immediately grew concerned for my well-being. Okay, that was where a grub was. Totally forgot there were spikes here. I was like, I'm just zooming. I'm just zipping and bopping. We do need to go this way. I no longer remember basically anything about this area. But that's okay. We're just passing through. So it's probably fine. We'll go through here and then drop down. That was awfully mean, actually. This is giving me like not good memories of White Palace. Okay, and then we just keep going all the way down. Can I break this? No. Okay. We made it. Hello? Do I have to have the King Soul equipped? I think that I might if I want him to react to it. Snow of the face that hides in such remarkable contrast, the worm conceived. Yeah, something's up with this creature. I think there might be a bench nearby if we just go back up. And we'll just ignore the shrieking and wailing spiders. I have to go all the way back up. Nasty. All right, fine. We'll do it. For the sake of potential lore, we will do it. Okay, so far so good. And then there should be... We need to go up even further? I guess it's on the next screen. Yes. Okay. For the lore. We'll keep... Oh, because this, it's so expensive. Yeah, okay. It'll just be this one, so we'll come back to the bench. Or we can teleport to put that back on if we want to. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Okay, so the creatures that we previously killed are back. Which isn't, like, dangerous. We just need to keep an eye out for it. I think this is the way that we went. Yep. Yes. Okay. Hey, I have this. Respond to it. Talk to me about it. He does not care. A mask of face doesn't need one, does it not? To define, to focus, to exist. Well, you know, I was really hoping that that would be a thing. But that's okay. That just means whatever thing that is, we haven't found yet. So there are still things to find, which is also, like, kind of exciting. So, from here, quite honestly, I think we're probably good to zip back to the Dream Gate, down to place, up to use. And we'll scout the Flames in Ancient Basin and the Hive. And we know that there's one in Distant Village. I forget where the other one is, but I'm certain we'll be able to find it quite easily. We won't pick them up yet. We're just going to look at them. And mark right. Okay. So we want to do... I think if we go to the hidden station, we can check out... Yep, and then take the tram. And then this one... Queen Station may be the closest. We probably should have done that while we were there. But we'll do them in sets of 2. Hello! Let's go to Hidden Station. Hate that I'm returning to this area. Makes me feel nervous, anxious, and bad. No more platforming. Not today. Not today, anyway. Okay, and from here, we are gonna go all the way up. And there shouldn't really be anything... Hang on. Oh, I was gonna try and nail the little guys. Can I nail you? They have no thoughts! Interesting. I think that's the first time we've nailed a bug and it hasn't had any thoughts. Okay, we need to go up just a little bit more. They're just like me for real. Okay, so it does still take 2 hits to kill these lads. How do I get out of here? Okay, so just a regular chuckling guy for this one. Bigger than the rest, but you know, he's still chuckling, which is just kind of like the MO. So we're gonna leave him be. We'll let him chuckle. I want to see what the other ones are, because if they're all chuckling guys, it doesn't matter. But again, it's weird to me that there's 4 instead of 3. So I think the best way to go about getting to the next one, we should have taken the tram. I gotta go back to the tram. We gotta go back to the tram. Yeah, I think we should go back to the tram. Yeah, 4/3 chords, 4/3 flame. Game developers can't do math. It's cool. I'm not mad about it. I'm regular. I'm regular, I swear. We'll just go back to the basement. I probably should have just backtracked, but I wasn't really in the mood to go back through like the enemy. And we'll be able to clear this pretty quickly anyway, so... Because there aren't really any enemies between the station and the tramway. Of course, the stag has dialogue that indicates he's not a big fan of us using that. But, you know, we won't tell him. It'll only be like our 2nd time using it at all, and I feel like we should get a pass for that. How the fuck do I get out of here? This way, this way. My child is full of hatred. Aggro in its heart. Yeah, the weh. It's like weh-hang at us. Okay. Tram. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't even say that he's like scared of new technology so much as like the technology is displacing him and he's also the last one of his kind. He's having a bad time. And we want to go this way. Yes. All right, my tea is almost gone, so I will make more when we take our break. We've got like 30 minutes till then. Perfect. Okay. Right up, right. And we could have gotten in there, but I think that okay, listen, enough! I think this is probably the better way. Yes. Oh, I hated this room. The flame isn't in this room, is it? I think the flame is in this room. Or above me? There it is! Okay, so... Alright, another guy. Hi. Can I leave? Yes. Yeah, you think you're so funny. Yeah. Is there no way for me to leave? Because that makes it even funnier, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so we'll reset that. What room is this? Wait, was there a thing in the ceiling here? Did I ever get that? I feel like I got it. Maybe we'll double check while we're here, actually. Yeah, no, I'm very certain we were up there and got whatever there was to acquire. Oh, that's a way better way of doing it. I didn't do that the first time. That tracks. Yes, okay, so there was a grub here. So far, it's just two wehehes. Down to plate. You know what? No, it's not terribly difficult to get here from Ancient Basin, so we'll just keep using the stagway, I think. And up to use. Okay. And now I think we need to go to... Queen Station is probably the best, although it still seems like it's so far away from us. But it probably won't take us as long to backtrack as it seems. That is at least my hope, right? I have a very complex relationship with fungal waste where it's like, I just don't really want to be in that zone. It's better than Crystal Peak, though. So... Alright, so we have to go. Wait, is Willow just still here eating? Does she ever want to do anything else? No. She does not. Okay. I feel like there's something to do with her. I will probably end up needing to Heaven's Door that, but later, not now. All right, we're gonna go down. I wish there were a better way, but I really don't think there is. Down, right. At least I do kind of remember the pathing on this. I hope, anyway. As long as we get back into Mantis Village, we're definitely going in the right direction. Okay! Not so bad at all, actually. I'm actually really happy we were able to navigate this as quickly as we were. I never really found out what the deal was in the fungal core either. It seemed like it would be important, and then, like, distinctly was not. Or maybe if there was a cool thing to get there, we'd already gotten it previously. Okay. This, however, we're coming up on something that I have suspected is important for a really long time. And we have never actually been able to do anything with it. I have to find it. Hang on. Oh! Okay. So there's the... And then where's the thing I'm looking? This thing. Okay. Oh! Oh! Big damage! Okay. Just since this is not gonna be tenable with a truckler afoot, Heaven's Door. This statue, this creature, can I interact with that in any way? Yes or no? Because it's been killing me for ages trying to figure out how I can interact with that. And I'm starting to wonder if I maybe simply cannot. I'm gonna die. Oh God. Cassie says, not that I know of! Oh, I'm disappointed but not surprised, because I suppose there could have been like an item there, and I picked up the item, and the background just still looks important, but just aim it. Big guy down there. Okay. Well, I'll take this off, although I won't like it. And now I think we should probably teleport back, and we'll take the stag station to Distant Village. It's so weird to me that there's 4. Maybe try with the mushroom charm equipped? Interesting. There's no bench nearby. Yeah, okay, so we'll have to come back. We'll have to come back. I'm gonna down to place up to use. Let's take the station to D. It's weird that so far they've all been identical because we can only pick up 3. So I'm thinking one is gonna be like a false flame, and maybe we don't know until we actually like attack them or engage them in combat. Maybe one of them is just like nasty, and we don't get a flame from them. They're just there to be a motherfucker. That's my current thought, anyway. Ooh, if we can't interact with it, I do need to put the marker back on then. Hang on. Hearing the and then from my little guy, like there's just so much sound going on in this place. Okay, I don't see anything. Like, it should be all lit up down here, right? Oh! I never knew this was here! Maybe we have to be inside. Which I think necessitates us going back up through this way. Which I remember, if I remember correctly, is not like too long. Creature. Hates me. This is new. My good friend, you wear that bright mark of relationship. Then you've met her. Is she talking about the King Soul? Then you've met her, perhaps. Her who'd guard the mask. The gendered child. A sprightly thing, isn't she? Pale gift to the nest and the beast, and fair trade for sacrifice made. I distinctly remember hearing the phrase gendered child before and chuckling about it. But it's weird to hear it again in this context. Gift to nest and beast, and like I would think here that it's like, oh, you if the midwife is talking about the King Soul, that it would be like a, oh, so you like met the queen, right? The gendered child, but I'm pretty sure that's not a child. Pretty sure that's like an old important entity or being. I don't know. Long she's been distant, it'd do our spirits well were she to grace us a visit home. Hee hee. Oh, I am sorry. Old memories cause my mind to wander on such silly diversions, especially when I'm oh so famished. Do you want to eat me now? Yeah, she wants to eat me now. All right. Okay, well, I think we might want to come back to her, actually, just to verify that's the only new thing that she says. Huh? I'm still getting my ass beat. Okay, hang on. I have to check the map to figure out how to get out of here again. Okay, we go up. It is still alive. Nice! Oh, shit. Okay. I have 2 HP. This is fine. This is very distinctly going to be not fine, I fear. Have I been up here? Well, at least this way that the spiders spawn, we're gonna be able to get our health back. I think we go this way. Ah, spikes, didn't even see him. I think we go that way, but let me check and see what's up here. Nowhere that I want to be, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go the other way. And then there should be another screen after this, and then we should be back. Nice! Okay. I think maybe we have to go inside. No. Well, this isn't the entrance to the beast zone, is it? No, I'm not. No, I'm not fighting this guy. No, no. I'll go back to the enemy. I have no interest in this. Okay, well, he's not hostile, but he has the flame. Yes, we are merely vessels for the flame, but were we always empty? I don't want to fight him. Heaven's Door, yes or no? If I talk to him, does he aggro on me? No. Okay. Then we will talk.
Babala, Geno.
Gano? Gay, yes, Brum. You came. The red flame I've gathered from this dead kingdom. You would claim it for our master, for his final act. The ritual plays itself out once more. We are like the notes in an old, old song, you and me. I can only ever hear the as like a cat activation sound. And we still don't really know what this ritual does. They just like, the Italians just like showed up with their accordions and they're like, hey, you called us. We're here now. Go catch some fire. And we were like, sure. Endless repeating songs of sacrifice, of servitude for the ritual, for the troupe, for the master. Even this child was born into invisible chains.
Sego Nala.
So we serve. Thus it has ever been. Yes? Take the flame then. It is why you came here. No, don't die. Okay.
Baba Gondala.
It is done. And yet, it is not merely by fortune that we meet here in the darkest, furthest reaches of the world, where my master's scarlet eyes cannot see us. A song that never ends is no song at all. Is Grimm like a bad guy? You take part in the ritual, yet I sense you truly have no master. Is it so? Perhaps together we can banish that livid flame and let this dead kingdom rest in peace. If you wish to silence the endless song, meet me where it began. But if you return to the master and complete the ritual, As long as you do it without regret, I will bear you no hatred. This feels like a fork.
Baba Gondola.
If you wish to silence this endless song, meet me where it began. If you wish to continue the ritual, okay. Okay, so he's gone. I know, right? Mtrod's like, if evil, why pretty? If villain, why hot? So he wants us to meet him where it began. But if we return to Master, we complete the ritual. And I still don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It feels like a choice. And I don't like that because I hate making decisions. In the meantime, we can't rest. No bench here? All right. I would like to see if the midwife's dialogue has reset, just to see if she offers anything new. Nice! Okay, she's not munching. Ah, she's so kind, checking in on my well-being. I'm ever the caring host. I can't understand why more don't visit in your manor. You won't mind? Yeah, okay. So, that's all of her dialogue. Oh, she does hurt me. Okay. Down to place, up to use. And, let's do Ancient Basin. Yeah. We'll do Ancient Basin and the Hive. And then I'm hoping that the one in, like, Deep Fungal Waste will not disappear. I'm hoping I can get all of them, even though we got one for free. I don't know. I don't know. I have thoughts. I have thoughts about this. Right. I don't think we take this. This is Fountain. Where did he go? And why did he leave? When we dream nailed him, what was his dialogue? No cost too great? Like, was he running from something? Or was he... I don't know. Was he... I don't know. I don't know. I've got so many questions. All right. Whoop. That's fine. We're alive. We're good. I was facing the wrong way. Yeah, that tracks. Oh my god, this is rough actually. And I'm not hitting, so I'm not healing. Yeah, that was uncool. If I'd gone in with full soul, oh, and I didn't rest. If we'd gone in with full soul, that would have been very different, I think. I hadn't expected my positioning to be such a challenge in that fight. This is probably the worst one, actually, because at least in the Mantis area, there didn't appear to be such a dire platforming situation, and certainly there wouldn't be in the Hive. So we've picked the worst one to go to, I think. But we are back. And my shade should be around here. Right? I should be like right on top of it. Oh, you're just being rude for no reason. Well, it actually might be easier if we fight him here. Yeah, actually, so our shade helped us by taking us to an area where we could actually stand on solid ground. Okay, I'm gonna heal. He hated that, obviously. I think we've almost got him. We've hit him what feels like a bunch. That was so rude. Oh! Did he fly into the spikes? That's actually hilarious. Nice. He owned himself. You love to see. Spiked himself. You love to see it. Okay, let's head back to the tram. And we'll do the hive. You know what? I'm grateful. I think we just go all the way down. Easy. Not bad. And then we will insert the pass. We will go to the hive. And then I am hoping that that last flame will still be in the Mantis zone. I want to pick up all of them. It feels important. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to rest, actually. Better. Now we'll press the glowing button. And then I'll get us into the hive, and that's probably where we'll take our first break. And I'm gonna make some tea and maybe have a snack. Oh, unfortunate! I bounced off one and was immediately smacked by the other. That's funny, actually. Okay. This is where we will pause. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll grab this last little guy. Well, I mean, it's not last because there's hopefully one more, but like, you know what I mean. We'll grab him when we come back, and then we will see where the next like 2 hours take us. Okay, I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I have tea. Ouch, it's really hot. Okay, so we won't grab the cup by anything other than its handle. And I am ready to grab this guy. My rambunctious little child is so eager to blow smoke and stance up and start fights. I think it's honestly really funny. Yeah, so Momunist found, I'm a big fan of the Harney and Sons teas. They're very accessible. I think they're relatively affordable. I think the taste is, I think like the payoff is good. And she found this like smoky vanilla bourbon blend that we haven't tried before, and it's awesome. If you put in a little milk, it's definitely smokier. A little bit of sugar brings out the vanilla, and that's how I like to take it. I didn't have time to put any sugar in it, but it's good either way. It's pretty fucking tasty. I won't lie. And I think we have to go all the way up, avoiding the big lads. Oh my God, who want to be big and awful to me. Oh my. Ah! Ah! Okay. Okay. We managed to avoid being impaled by bee stingers. Oh, this lad does double damage. My controller disconnected. Well, just wait. Are we back? Okay, we're back. Okay, I can hear him chuckling. Where is he? This bodes really poorly for me, in fact. Okay, so moving alone is not enough to avoid them. The flame pillars, I mean. As long as I'm still near the hive, which we are, it shouldn't take us too long to reset. Man, bouncing off one directly into another is a bummer. What is that, Geketsu? Yo, the book was awesome. What are you reading? I did not read my 100 pages yesterday, so I need to read like 200 pages today. You destroy my platform. What rumpus is this? What rumpus is this? Ah! Ow. Okay. I was not actually. I just didn't read as quickly as I needed to before Pathfinder got started. Hey, so why are these huge ass bee enemies the worst things in the game? What the fuck? I think I only had like 300 geo. Again, I don't actually think we need to buy anything, so I'm not pressed about losing the money. But what the fuck? It was not that difficult to navigate through there the first time, or that's where I would have put the teleport gate. I don't know what happened. That was so nasty. Well. Yeah, you think you're funny. He does. He thinks he's funny. He's having a chuckle at my expense. I missed. Okay, he's not even on the screen, so we're not going to be able to hit him. Where is he? Oh, so it lingers. Okay. I don't like this. Why is it so fucking hard to kill them? Am I just like not locked in? What is the deal? None of the other ones have given me this level of strife. Maybe we should retool the teleport point if this is gonna take much longer. Ooh, get to that. Sounds like a really interesting read. Or maybe if I had spell charms on, I actually think that would make a big difference. Because then we could do long-ranged attacks from further away. And we'd have a better supply of soul, so I think that would be meaningful. All right, 3 hits, pretty good. Okay. But I can heal. Okay. We are still in it. Okay, we're not going to be able to retaliate because I don't know where he is. Oh shit. Not fast enough. Okay, so I don't know if we're ever going to be fast enough to hit him on the dash. Which is fine, because I need to heal. Yes! Oh my goodness! Flame consumed. Now tell me there's still one more. Grimmkin Nightmare. Terrifying member of the Grimm troupe. As part of the ritual, it gathers scarlet flame within its torch. It will relinquish the flame once defeated. Dance and die and live forever. Silent voices shout and sing. Stand before the troupe's dark heart. Burn away the Nightmare King. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to read through all of these in one go because I think all of them have a verse attached. Yeah. Okay, so Grimm's is, the dream I travel at Lantern's Call. Through dream I travel at Lantern's Call to consume the flames of a kingdom's fall, right? And we've been associating like Scarlet Flame with like a dead kingdom or whatever. And then we've got Shadow's dream of endless fire. Flames devour and embers swoop. One will light the nightmare lantern. Call and serve in Grimm's dread troupe. A spark of red lights darkest dream. Scarlet nightmares bright and wild. Visions dance and flames do speak. Burn the father, feed the child. And then the last one that we have. Dance and die and live forever. Silent voices shout and sing. Stand before the troupe's dark heart. Burn away the Nightmare King. So we've got several references to Shadow and Flame. We only see burn in this one other time, and that's in the final line here, where it says, burn the father, feed the child. And then burn away the Nightmare King. So that's interesting. Interesting. This whole segment kind of fucks really hard, actually. The rhythm of all of this is very, very compelling. Okay. I'm gonna hope there's still one more. No. That's it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Okay, down to place, up to use. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take us to Dirtmouth. And then I might have a heaven's door. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There shouldn't really be reason to talk to anybody. Oh, right! She wants money.
Not slur?
I ask myself this in real life and in game all the time, baby girl. Like, I... Fuck, okay. Well, we only lost like 500, but we're definitely not accruing it at a meaningful rate. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Brum is gone. Brum is not here. Okay. So, here's the vibe that I'm getting. We are participating in a ritual of which the details are not known to us. The phrase Nightmare Lantern and Nightmare King don't really inspire a lot of confidence that whatever we're doing is good. And Brum has told did I write down what he said? No, of course I didn't. But I swear I thought he was like, a song with no end is no song at all. Like if you want to if you like return to Master with the Flames, like I won't be mad at you, or you can meet me where it all began. And the vibe that gives me is that maybe there's a fork in the road and I have to make a decision. Because it feels like I can track him down and maybe do a thing, or I've got my flames now and I can do a thing, but it doesn't seem like I can do both. Or maybe I can do both, but the outcome will be like, right? Like maybe if I do flame stuff, then we can find him, but it feels like if we find him, it feels like the order is important here. Like if we find him first and then do flame stuff, something different will happen. And if we do flame stuff and then find him, maybe something different. Something here feels mutually exclusive. I hate just hearing, like, listening to Zote spit syllables in the background. So, I don't know how to proceed. Like, I kind of want to find him. But I'm not sure what the game intends for me to do, right? Like, I can't tell if I'm fucking Elden Ringing this and I'm reading into, like, a Jaren Sellen thing where it's like, you can only have one. FromSoft, again, has given me, like, a terrible sort of gaming trauma when it comes to options and NPCs and their safety. I know, it's really cute, Photon. I actually really like our little guy. Ooh. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I could make a backup. Another one. I could. I already have one. But that would be from before the White Palace. So I'd want to make a different one. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's give that a try, actually. Nah, I would fight Grimm again. Do you know what I don't want to do again? The White Palace. Even though I think probably a second go around, it would go much faster. John Shortcut. Do you remember the pathing for where the Hollow Knight save files are? You're the one who told me where they were last time. And I know they're not in the same place as, like, app data, as, like, Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Sekiro are. I know they're, like, it's different. It's different for them. You're so cool. You're so cool. Okay. That's gonna be app data. My name. App data. Local low. Team Cherry. Hollow Knight. Okay. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go to the desktop. I'm gonna say this is Hollow Knight 3 Flames. We'll call it 3 Flames. And we'll paste. Okay. John Shortcut with the shortcuts. Username checks out. Okay. I kind of want to see... So, Brum said, like, meet him where it all began. And ordinarily, I would feel like that's Dirtmouth. But... we could go through King's Pass. This is where we did the thing. And he's definitely not in the hallway where he previously was. Unless he's referencing some, like, fucked up location. He's like, meet me where it all began. Because why was he in the distant village? If he tells me to meet him where it all began, he's talking about, like, the fucking abyss. I'll be pissed off. I actually totally forgot this was here. Can you not see that from the regular map? No, it's just Ancient Base. I totally fucking forgot that was a thing. It's like where what began? Because if he's talking about, like, Hallow Nest, then I would feel Palace Grounds. But if he's in reference to, like, the Italians, that would be Dirtmouth. And if it weren't Dirtmouth, I would say maybe, like, because this is the thing everyone kept talking about. They're like, oh, you called us. And I was like, who are you? Bye, Untrots. Have a good shift. We'll catch you later. Yeah, I'm gonna look over here. I think. I have to remember how to get into the Howling Cliffs, though. Which will be like its own unique. Ooh, yes, please. I can't not take them. I'm always happy to have them. Have I been this way? Shoot, yeah, now I have to find the shortcut. Which I think is this way. Yes. No. Yes. No. Well, this is ironically, I think, where the game actually started. And I don't see anybody here, so that's fun. Yes, I did make another backup. Just verifying that I did. Yeah, at 1:38. Okay. And I want to see, how do I get... I know we've been over this, so I feel comfortable Heaven's Dooring it. Heaven's Door! There is a shortcut back into Howling Cliffs through King's Pass, right? Left. More left? Okay. There. I was like, I thought that we figured out that there was something there. Although I definitely had to ask about it even the first time we found it. Oh, thanks, little buddy. I kind of want to dream nail some of these guys, but my little buddy wants to kill. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to nail you. It's fine. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we gotta go all the way this way. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take this. Nice for me to have. How you doing? We're doing pretty good, I think. Oops. Away, away. Interesting. Am I going the right way? No? Yes. No. I need to be further down, I think. Hey, Fish, what's going on? Man, these little bugs are kicking my ass today. Yard of Resident This kingdom's finished! Did I read this? These blasted plains stretch never ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Okay, I think this is the right way. Okay, something is happening here. Master, are even you a slave? If so, let our chains be broken together.
Baba Gondala.
So you followed me here to where the ritual began. You would join me in breaking it then. I don't know! It is painful to defy the master, but our harvest, it profanes this dark, quiet kingdom. This once, I would see the ritual fail. What does it do? Oh. Let us destroy the anchor and banish the master. Never shall he return here again. I feel like I've done something bad. Oh shit, I can move? Oh. Oh! He wants me, so am I destroying the... I don't know if this is doing... I feel like this is gonna make him really angry, actually. Didn't there used to be a dead bug here? Oh! My charm is gone. Oh, what have I done? Down to place, up to use. I'm gonna drink some tea. My little guy charm. It's gone. Okay, I will come back to you. The Italians have left! What is this? Fragile greed. That's the charm that she ate. They're gone. Good riddance! That creepy carnival has vanished, and town's returned to its former self, nice and quiet as I like it. And we've gained a new addition to the square. I found the fellow just outside of town. Seemed a little confused at first. Claims to be from far away, though he's hazy on the details. Whatever his past, he's a rather good musician. This town spent far too long listening only to the wind. Thanks to him, we've gained a new tune and some new company. Why did I choose to travel here? And how far must I have come to forget the origin entirely? Nim. Hello, hello. I'm new around these parts, so it's marvelous to see so friendly a face in such a sad town. The old bug over there was very welcoming, but still I find the place a little melancholy, what with the wind and the darkness and the sense of decline. I was hoping my music could go some way to livening up the place. And now you've arrived with that wonderful, charming aura about you. The whole town feels brighter for it. Before you hurry about your business, I have a small gift to commemorate a wonderful new friendship. No use for it myself, but I believe it'd look rather fancy upon you. I like fancy things. And please enjoy it, and let's hope to see much more of one another about town. Carefree It has the same eyes as our little guy charm, and it goes in the same spot. Token commemorating the start of a friendship contains a song of protection that may defend the bearer from damage. My dear friend, are you enjoying my music? It's as upbeat a tune as I know, but I must admit even it falls a little on the sadder side. Please know I play it with joy. Being in this town, beside such good company as yourself, I feel remarkably, refreshingly content. Okay. Wait a minute. He's got the accordion. And we associate accordion with the Italians in town. And they've got memory issues? I'm wondering... CPU usage 100%. You said that and I immediately looked at my CPU usage monitor. I was like, I'm not though, right? Right? Is the... Because I think the first time we met Brum, he was playing the... Because I remember talking about like, yeah, it's like a grub accordion. It's got like legs. It's like a bug. It's a bug instrument. But does... But they don't remember? Is there anything else going on here? You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna put the charm on and I'm gonna talk again. Hang on. Just marvelous. I'm so glad you consider my gift worth wearing, and my mind does suit you well. To be honest, I'm not even sure where I came upon it, but staring at its design, my memory stirs. Something and someone forgotten, lost far away. The specifics elude me, but a strange sense remains. Fear, but also longing, like a strange nostalgia for something that never happened. I have no need for it in any case, so I'm glad you are enjoying it. Okay. Because that's the charm that the woman spit up. So I want to see... No, okay, he doesn't respond to that. Interesting. Um. Mm, Heaven's Door. Yes or no only. Is that it? Is there more? Yes. Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. Okay. So if we go to Brum and we break the lantern, everyone leaves. So, and then like, well, maybe. Because now we have someone who kind of reminds me of Brum, and he's here. And the implication that I got from a lot of the Hunter's log versus is like this was like a cycle. Like the ritual would begin and end like repeatedly in different lands over and over again, although we still don't know to what end. So the idea that we like broke someone out of that is comforting, but maybe we can do that for more than just one, because it was really just him. There was Grimm and the two willow-like bugs outside, and then there was Divine and him. So there's not okay. Okay. I'm gonna load the save. And if we do this, I think we should do it last. Yes. Yes. If we do this, I think we should do it last. So I'm gonna quit. And then replace the file. Yeah, give me just a second. Yeah, very anticlimactic. It felt it feels like we're missing something. So I think maybe I did it too soon. Like maybe you're not meant to do it as soon as you find out about it. Where this is the Hollow Knight 3 Flames. I'm gonna copy this. And then we'll go to users, my name, app data, local low. Team Cherry, I'm gonna paste. You know what? I'm gonna quit the whole game for this just to make sure I don't fuck something up, because I'm actively manipulating files while it's running. So we'll just paste this. Yeah, replace the files in this destination. Okay, and we'll launch the game again. Thanks for your patience with me, everyone, as I just kind of like parse this. You should make a backup again. But I already have a backup. Why do I need a backup of a backup? Okay. So hopefully the Italians are here. The Italians are here. Okay. I'm not gonna lose the who loses that? Where's it gonna go? It's on my desktop. Is it gonna run away? Yo, we heard you like backups, so we okay. Okay. None of these people have anything new to say, and I don't have any money for her. Shadow and fire will dance more supremely. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm like kind of nervous. Hello? Wait. Wasn't this closed before? I don't know if you all can hear that. There's like a really ominous thumping sound. I was gonna say that it sounds like a heart, but I think it might be Grimm with the dream nail stuff. I don't remember if this was a lantern before and if it was lit before. No, it's coming back? Okay, okay, hang on. I hear the thump. Is stuff like pulsing? Okay, so we've got a thumping and odious whispers. And Grimkin behind us. The kind. Excuse me? Huh? No! What? What? Okay, well, we know that phrase. We've seen that phrase. Okay, I don't know how they expect me to pay attention to anything when the music is going this hard. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. 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 So... Damn. Okay, I was like, can I get into the fight and then pause? But it sounds like if we pause, the music, like audio cues will stop. Okay. Okay. I need... Can I, like... Can I bop ya? Can't bop ya. So... There were like his little cronies, his little henchmen, and then like a statue that he like came out of. Specifically referred to as Nightmare King Grimm, and that is a phrase we have only previously heard within the description of the Grimmkin Nightmare. Which, oh, that's funny. Look. Grimmkin Novice, black. Grimmkin Master, black. Grimmkin Nightmare, red. And Grimm is black, and I think that version was also red, which I think is interesting. Dance and die and live forever. Silent voices shout and sing. Stand before the troops. Dark heart. Burn away the Nightmare King. Okay, so Grimm is the Nightmare King. It doesn't feel like we're fighting on an even playing field if I'm fighting him in his own head while all of his little lackeys watch. Okay, what do I not need? Nope. I don't think I need this anymore. Unbreakable Heart. I think we're gonna want quick focus. I can't tell if he was doing double damage or not. There was so much going on in that fight. I'm gonna put it on anyway, and we'll stack it with Grub Song. Okay. I need the charm equipped. Okay. That's really rude, actually, because that eats up 2 of my charm slots. And I believe we should switch this to a boss encounter. Spooky bat joint? Okay, so, oh no. Okay, so I definitely need this then. I don't know if there's anything else I can stack here. No. If I were to take off Grub Song, I would be able to put something that takes 2 on. But I don't know if any of them would be like particularly useful. Could long nail. Fuck it. Let's see what's some extra length. I think we're gonna want the regen, personally. I think we're gonna need a lot of sustain here. Impaired Turret was not successful. I read, but I didn't get enough done, so I have a lot of reading that I'll need to do today after movie night. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we get the lead up every time. Good, actually. I like that. Yeah, it's like a fucked up statue he comes out of. No, wrong one. And if we pause, the music keeps going. Actually, you guys need to give me a minute. So I know this song. This was the final battle theme for the Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign that I played in a couple of years ago. I think this might legitimately be one of the best pieces of video game music ever composed. I think it's that fucking good. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight without, like, bopping and jamming to this. If I... Yeah, so... Yeah. So... Okay. Fuck, this is really fucking cool, you guys. Holy shit. Okay. This would be so good in a Cursive Strahd campaign, TJ. Holy shit. I actually forget the music that we used for our final Cursive Strahd fight, but I remember everything else that happened in that encounter, which was arguably more important. Is there just like organ in here for no reason? I'm okay. I'm not okay, actually. Phil, this track is crazy. I haven't paused a game just to listen to music since Pontiff Sulyvahn. And obviously it's like, okay, well you can't really pause in Dark Souls, but I like crept up just enough for the music to start, and then I stopped moving because of the hallway that separates you two are so long. And it's like, it's tough because you can't pause games in FromSoft, so even if the music is cool, you can't. But it's like, I think of music where I've been like, hey, this fucks. And it's like, oh, this track? Moog? Ludwig? What else is there? I don't know. Okay, he's gonna blast my ass wide open. I'm putting on chapstick. Let's go. This is the best. This is the best track in the game. This might be one of the GOATs of all time. Like, and I don't say that lightly. It's that good. Don't hurt me. No. Oh God. Okay, he didn't get the memo. He wanted. Yes, he does double damage. Huh? Bop. Okay, well at least we're hitting him this time. So. Whoop. That does not last even nearly as long as it needs to pop a full heal. Not at all. Huh? Fire. He's mean. He's nasty. I like him so much. Okay. We're gonna need to formulate a strategy. I anticipate we're gonna have to shuffle some charms around. Again, which is made harder because I have to have 2 slots occupied by the child charm. And I do have a hard stop of 45 minutes. But any practice and progress we make will be beneficial. I do not think we will beat him in 45 minutes, but I think I'm going to enjoy the 45 minutes we spend with him. And we can pick this up tomorrow. Okay. I'm good. I'm cool. Man, and he gets a full fucking screen title. I don't think there's been a boss that's gotten that. Okay, so the fire sucks, and that will hurt me a lot. Whoop. Fire, yep. Shit, he does so much damage. Okay. It's the blackout and the red font on the first chord of that organ strike. Orgasmic. It's awesome. Okay. What do I need? I need health. What do I have that I can sacrifice to get health? Long nail? We could swap with Lifeblood Heart. I think it would be better if we put on Unbreakable Heart, actually. which will help. But we really do need to focus faster. Do I want to give up Mark of Pride for this? Really tough call. Let's stick with this for another 5 deaths or so. Oh, Phil, I'll check out your clip when we log off. Oh, fuck, did we just get... I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so into the fight sequence. I was not at all paying attention to the scheduled ad breaks. No one's gonna miss this content. I'll take our break here. I was so locked in. So locked in, I'm sorry. We'll pause here and we'll resume our next attempt when we're back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm sorry for bleeding into it a little bit. Yeah, enjoy the music. I'm gonna like get up and whoop and holler because this is incredible. This is incredible. Why did I have to schedule a haircut for today? Fuck, what was I fucking thinking? I'm a buffoon. I'm an imbecile. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hey everybody, we're back. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry I lost track of time. I was in it. I was deeply in it. Also, yes, I'm toying with the idea of experimenting with Path of Pain off stream, just so I don't have to worry about like being live for however long straight it'll take. I can just kind of like leave the game running and walk away. If I go to sleep, like if I need to. But I'm considering returning to it. Also, yeah, I saw your joke. It was a good one. Okay. So, a couple of things. So the dashes have fire trails, which need to be avoided. In the air goes down to the side. From the ground goes to the side and then up. Projectiles, 4 of them. It's either down, up, or up, down. Spikes last not long enough to pop a heal off unless I'm really, really quick, I think. Pillars of fire. And that's just what we've seen. I think I've only managed to hit this guy like 8 times or so. And that is going to be remarkably similar to the Grimmkin Nightmare, which had the same attacks, but I think this boss might have 1 extra pillar. Instead of 2 or 3, it might be 3 or 4. And that'll just be location based. So when he stands still, we just need to move towards him and see if we can like get a couple of hits in. I don't know if we can dash through the fire with Shadow Invuln, but we might be able to, so that's something worth exploring. Okay.
Good.
Let's fucking do it. It's so cool, man. It's gonna be cool every time! Oh, bad start. Okay, up, down. Fire. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay. I need... I don't know what... I don't... Maybe we shouldn't even bother adjusting the charms for right now. Or, alternatively, we may consider putting on a bunch of blue charms, just stacking blue in the hope of surviving long enough to learn a little bit more. Give ourselves a little bit more padding and practice time. That also may be something we can do, because we're not gonna beat him unless we learn him, and we won't learn him if we die as quickly as we have been. Okay, okay, yeah. Up, down, up, down. Fire. Great attack. Love this. Easily punished. Okay. He comes right to get me. I don't know, Sammy. I think we'll be on this for a while. And I don't mind that because it's fucking incredible. You guys, this also might be a perfect fight. Everything about Grimm might be perfect, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna eat those words with a fork and knife, aren't I? Me 2 streams ago being like, I wish Grimm were harder. Oh no. The consequences of my actions. The manifestations of my hubris. Did not say for Crow, have a blast with that one. Fire. Dashing. Nope, nope. Ranged, ranged. Woo! Didn't like that. Okay, so they don't necessarily follow a pattern. Fire. Dashing. Okay. So really not a lot of healing windows here. Okay, I've got to stop freaking out. I freak out with the projectiles. I think it's because not only are there more, but they come out faster. And I freak out when I see that. I've got to stay cool. I've got to stay calm. Yeah, just more than 2, you know. we heard you like pain and agony and whoa. But it's cool. It's so cool. Just don't freak out. Just don't get hit. It's easy. This is gonna be. I feel like it will take us as many attempts to get Grimm as it did to get Gale hitless. That's what I think. Yeah, he's mean. He's mean. I love it. I think Gale hitless was 28. Might have been 32, but I distinctly remember it being like between. I think it was 30. Okay. He's diving me. Spikes. Fire. Spikes. Yeah, do this. I like this. Oh, unfortunate timing. That pillar came right underneath me as I was coming to get him. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine though. Kale PG. One day I'll get out of Act 1. Someday. You know, when I'm caught up with Final Fantasy 14. Before Endwalker comes out and the Elden Ring DLC. Okay, God, he really does just come right for me. Fire. Walked right into it. Fire. I was gonna say, he hates when I heal. It's shorter deliberately because if I start the channel without the quick focus charm on, by the time I'm finished, he's already spawned up and he's already coming to get me. So we may want to put on quick focus for that. I have no idea what I would sacrifice to get there. Long nail? I think we'd end up sacrificing some of our damage for that, but we don't need to worry about damage right now because we're not staying alive long enough for dealing damage to matter. Yeah, I like this. Let's focus purely on survivability here. I need to be able to learn some of these patterns, especially since the punishment for getting hit is going to be taking twice as much damage. Pop that on, and then I'll do Unbreakable Heart, which will give us another hit's worth of padding. I do think we're gonna want Grub Song on, because then at least, and I don't know whether the soul that we recover is proportionate to the damage that we take or not, but I do think that we need the speed of Sprint Master and Dash Master though, since Grimm himself moves so quickly. And we have to have Grimm Child on. That's so rough. Okay, what about... No, I think... This might be for now. For now. Okay. I'm so into this. This is really cool. Okay, hopefully that will buy us a little bit of time. But just like with the original version, the dashes are the most dangerous. I've got to get that under control. Fire. Oh, I hit him! Whoop! Heal? Don't have enough. Do I have enough now? I don't have Grub Song on. So we may need to put Grub Song on. Fire. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that would happen. You're rude. You're rude. Oh, but he's cool though. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well we'll hit him a little bit. Fire. I like this attack. Shit. Okay, so if we're still in it, I'm not in it. We're dead. But we lived a little bit longer. Not enough to really make a difference, but any attempts are good attempts at this point in time. This was never gonna be a boss we got in like 3 tries. Not on your life. So hang on, let me check something real quick. Okay. Well, that's the thing, Creative Minds. It's like, it's easy to stay positive when the fight itself is magnificent to experience, right? Like, the boss is cool. His moves are visually stunning. The music, the best in the game that we've encountered so far. Everything comes together to synergize into a space you actively want to be in, even when it's kicking your ass. And there are fights like that. Yeah, there are fights like that. It's always a real treat to find them. Like when you're sad that the fight is over because it means you won't get to experience it anymore. That to me is the hallmark of an incredible boss. And we felt that with Grimm. We're going to feel that again here. Because everything just comes together. This is going to demand so much from me with the precision of placement and reaction timing. It's going to be tough. But I'm buckled in for it, so. Shit! Ah, okay, I overcorrected. We are gonna need Grub Song, I think. Okay. Fire. Shit, I keep walking right into it. No! with Mantis. Yep. And that's in it. Like, I feel like Moog is a very enjoyable and visually compelling fight as well, right? I had a really difficult time the first time I fought Moog because I went in with +6 Holy Great Swords, which he's resistant to, and they also weren't fully upgraded. So I struggled with it. But after we came back at the proper level, good headspace, Moog's one of my favorite fights of all time, especially in Elden Ring. I just think it's very, very cool. I hate him, but it's such a rich experience for the senses, and I really appreciate that in design. When a fight isn't just hard for the sake of it, like it's hard and delicious. It's hot and it's ready. I did deserve that. He's beating my ass so bad. Okay, yeah. I've got to stop jumping when he throws his arm out, because I think that fucks up the paths on some of those projectiles. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm having a really good time with this fight, and I think it's really cool. And Champ, I don't like your vibes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to be cooler. I'm gonna need you to be like, I'm gonna need you to be better. Cause this fight is perfect. I'm having a good time. Everybody needs to be having a good time. I wanna. Okay. So far, I can avoid the dash, but I'm not able to punish the dash. But it's the, okay, up. Does it always follow the same path? I think that it might, and I think his placement in the air might determine the direction he dashes in. Fire. I deserve that. Projectiles. They're so quick. They're so quick. Okay, we can avoid the dashes, but I need to be able to punish the dashes for this to be, whoop. Okay, good. Yes, I think the direction he spawns in determines, yep. Fire. Good. Projectiles. Yes, it looks like it's always up, down, up, down. As long as I don't jump. Up, ah! I keep thinking that I'm small enough that I can scoot underneath it. I keep thinking I'm so little. I'm like, I'm short. I don't need to jump this one. I'm gonna scoot. We cannot scoot. That was really good though. That was a lot more progress. That already felt really good. Okay. We're oh, yeah, okay. I think I need to pay attention to his positioning for the dashes, because I think if he's top right, he's always gonna go down left. And I think if he's always, yeah. That might make it easier for me. I think the only way I'm going to be able to do a little bit of damage to him is if I can pogo when he hits the ground. But otherwise, we're avoiding, so we're not taking damage, which is good, but we're also not dealing it. We're not reciprocating. So this is good. This is good. Let me make a note to myself. Okay. back into it. I'm really excited. It's so good, man. Okay. Fire? Ah, actual fire! Ah, dodged into him! I'm goofy. Heal? He's gonna get me! He's gonna get me, and I did deserve to be gotten. That is on me. Positioning. Okay, little guys. Fire. But I can't heal. We might want to put Grub Song on. Shit. Barely jumped just a little too late. Fire. Shit. By the time I noticed he was gonna fire, the second pillar was already underneath me. Ah, okay. That was really good, though. We are learning. We're progging. We love it. Okay, I think that the projectiles might be, again, I think the projectiles are going to be easier to dodge if we don't jump as soon as they pop out. Because I think they go to where I am. So if we're already on the ground, it's just jump the bottom two. But if we're already in the air, then it's like, oh, it's a little fucked up because then we have to dodge as we fall. And I think that's what we want to avoid. I think that's what we're going to want to avoid. Okay. I do think we're going to want Grub Song. Because I spend a lot of time taking damage from him. But not as much time dealing any damage to him. Projectile. Yes, yes, haha, okay. Fire. Dang, okay. So we gotta be a little bit faster. Projectiles. Dash. Oh, I thought we were smoked there. Whoop. Fire. Whoop. That's fine, that's fine. Heal. Bonk, 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 bonk. Fire. Shoot, got me in the air. That's okay. No! Double stacked damage! I like it. That was very prompt. I think that might be the best run we've had so far. And I think it's good that we're locking in certain things. We're maybe avoiding the dash is kind of the best outcome we can hope for. Because that felt promising. That felt promising. Yeah, hard stop. 17 minutes. Why did I schedule a haircut for today? I didn't know that it was gonna be cool. Oh, I wanna. And I can't not go, or I have to pay the no-show fee. It's good though. I don't mind that this will last us a couple of streams. I don't mind that. I have not played Death's Door Doomsday, but it's on my Steam wish list. It's been recommended quite a few times. It will be here when I return. Okay. I like when he opens with that move. That makes me happy. Oh, shoot. Okay. When he dashes at close range, it's really hard for me to respond. Oh, bad position. That's fine. Fire, good. He's so nasty. That's fine. We're gonna go forward and back. It's gonna feel like that. It's not gonna be, progress is not linear. And also it's hard to concentrate 100% on what's going on when I wanna look and appreciate. I wanna take it in. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. And he's stabbing me. It's like, it's fine. You know what? Well, here's the thing, Sammy. I'm going to assume that there's probably, maybe phase is the wrong word, but I'm going to assume that the fight isn't static. I'm going to assume that the moves that we're seeing now will evolve or change or become more complicated or faster as the fight progresses. I would love to be able to see just a little bit of what that might look like. But maybe we won't be able to see that today. It's such an exceptionally designed fight. I went right into the fire. That's cool. Fire. Whoop! I was in the air. That is on me. Shit. Hey, good recovery. Bad recovery. I'll be honest, Grimm, I didn't think you had that kind of reach in you. Fire. Okay. I'm trying to think. Maybe we do want to take Sprint Master off. And ordinarily, I would consider myself a crazy person for suggesting something like that. But the stopping points for some of these attacks are so precise. I feel like we move quickly, almost too quickly, and that forces us to overcorrect a little bit, which frequently results in us taking a little bit of damage. So we might want to experiment. And if we take that off because it's just one charm, we can swap it for Grub Song, which will allow us to regen soul as we take damage. Okay. Fire. Projectiles. And sometimes we can, in fact, move under the last one, but not always. Okay, that's a double jump immediately, and we can dodge him. Shoot, but he's still got the fire in the air. See, that's an example of what I'm talking about when I say that we might move too quickly. But then we don't dodge fast enough. Fire. I deserve that. I deserve that. We went right into him. But that's okay. I think I do want to try this with Sprint Master off. And I don't know if that's going to be a good call or not. But if we're experimenting, I want to try it. Yeah, we're learning what works and what doesn't. And part of what goes into that process is fucking up. We're going to try some things that actively make us perform worse. But that's all in the hope of finding something that might make us perform better. Okay. I'm going to drink some tea. I took it off eventually because I always figured if I needed to get somewhere, I could... See, that was largely my thought on some of the fights, but in areas like Deep Nest, where you have those really large armored bugs that move quite quickly, Sprint Master actually allowed us to keep a pace of them, which was really useful for exploring that area. But especially with the variety of charms that you can get in the game, I do feel like you're not meant to lock into something. But I am a lock-in type of player. Like, I find strategy that I like, and even in situations where I would benefit from altering that strategy, I choose not to. See, big fucking sword syndrome. Play Soulsborne game, find biggest fucking sword in the land, keep it on forever. It's gorilla glued to my hand. It doesn't come off. And that does not work so great in fights with bosses that move quickly. We're winding up. They're hitting us. We're finishing the wind. They've already moved. But I don't change. I just get mad. So, but here, we're trying to change. We are making an attempt to evolve. John, I just redid my hotbars again, and I accidentally living deaded in like a totally inopportune moment. It was embarrassing. I was like, healer, you gotta help me or I'm gonna die. Oh, I really thought we'd caught just the edge of that. Oh, projectiles? Okay. Maybe if we double dash through that, we don't need to jump. No, we definitely need to jump one because the shadow dash only pops for hot second fire. I think I made contact with him instead of... Yeah, that was on me. That's okay. We're slipping a little bit, but it's fine. We are approaching a natural endpoint anyway, so... Interesting. Well, that's not gonna happen. I just got a text from my stylist, and she goes, I'm running ahead of schedule. You can come in anytime before your appointment is meant to start. And I'm like, well, the appointment's at 3:30, so it will take me 30 minutes to get to you. I'm definitely not gonna be early. Sorry about it. I know I have 8 minutes. Eight minutes is totally ASIM, right? Shit. Okay. So he can and will change position. Jump. Jumped pretty badly, but that's okay. We're toasted. Okay. Now we are doing worse, but I'm not willing to say that that is because we removed Sprint Master. We're nearing the end of stream. I'm having a good time. I'm not giving my 100%. I kind of hope that these dudes in the background end up reacting to something in the fight. I want to see them cheer. I want to see them get rowdy. Jump. Dash. Good. Nope. Yeah, uh-huh. So we jump one and then dash through the other. Whoop. No, sir. Sir? Good. Nope, he's gonna come get me. That's it. He will change position. Okay. Ah. I know why we're taking damage there. It's because with long nail or mark of pride off, I have to be closer to hit and I'm not used to gauging that distance. So I'm taking he is stationary and I go in to attack him and I take damage because I'm overcompensating for the distance I was previously able to command. That's good to know. And we've had that issue a couple of times in other fights because we have, for most of the game, kept on some kind of nail extender charm. So that may just be something that we need to have on for my intuition for positioning to be a little bit more productive. I'm gonna smile every time we see this title screen. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. Jump, dash, hit. Ooh, okay, so even Shadow Dash won't save me from the fire trail. Yep, so we have to double jump for the fire trail. Fire. Shoot! Yep, there it is. I think next hit will toast us. He's gonna fire. That's awesome. I love that. I did. I healed, and that's what got me. He's so quick in his punishment. Ah! I accidentally fired a soul laser instead of dashing. Did you guys see that? That was really good. Every run gets a little better. Every run gets a little better. I think I put the death on. What's an extra one, right, at this point? And this will probably be our last attempt, unfortunately, but we will pick this back up tomorrow. Okay. Whoop! Ah! I like it more when he starts at the other end of the arena. Nope, yep, he's gonna come to get me for that. Fire. It was like, he'll probably come. Oh! 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 I haven't seen that before! That was new. So, he teleported and then sent two at me in the same go. Do we like that? Yeah, a new move is cheating. We gotta see one more run. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last run though. It's 2:57. Like, I'm dressed. I just have to put shoes on and go. Yeah, I like when this is the opening move. I do not like when he opens with a dash. That bums me out. I can! Yes, if I double jump, I think I can bonk him, but not when he's on the ground. He's got to be in the air for it. Jump, dash, hit. We've got the projectiles down pretty well, though. Did deserve that. Can I heal? No! No, I can't. That was a bad run. One more. Just one more. It's 2:58. It's fine. Uno más. Muy bon. Muy guy. I mean, I want it to be a good run, non-crab, but like beggars and choosers and all that. Oh, I hate when you do that, dude. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was gonna get me though. I'm trying to see if I can control the direction. Oh, I fucked that. Okay. Is it if I get too close to him? I don't think so. I did. I jumped too soon. I freaked out. You gotta keep a level head about the whole thing. Fire. Oh, again. Again with the nail length being the issue. I've got to get closer, which is, and then I'm getting too close, so I'm hitting him. I think we do need to put a length charm back on. It doesn't need to be Mark of Pride, but I do think we need one. I do think we need one, so I'm going to take us back out. And we're going to rest. I do think we need Dash Master. Ooh, Unbreakable Heart is giving us a real... Even with quick focus, though, I'm not 100% sure we have enough time to heal. Well, we'll work with this. I'm going. I see you. I see what's going on. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I'm aware. Okay, I gotta go get my haircut. Movie night tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific on the Discord with subscribed Twitch viewers. That is in 2 hours from now. We will be watching Millennium Actress by Satoshi Kon. We will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 12 p.m. noon Pacific to continue our Nightmare King Grimm experience. I love you all. No raid today because I gotta go. I love you all. I'll see you on Discord and also hopefully tomorrow. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.